At its peak, Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, was a hub of ingenuity. New scientific discoveries, including modern satellite imagery, reveal a landscape that was once a patchwork of sophisticated agricultural rock gardens. Contrary to the societal collapse theory, there's little evidence of lethal warfare. Of the thousands of obsidian tools found, most were used for farming, not fighting. The loss of the island's forests wasn't just human-driven. Small invasive Polynesian rats arrived as stowaways, and with no natural predators, they devoured palm seeds, preventing the forest from regenerating. The Moai statues themselves are wonders of engineering. Carved from volcanic tuff at the quarry, the Rapa Nui people moved these giants, some weighing 80 tons, using only thick natural fiber ropes and clever physics. Oral traditions spoke of the statues walking. Modern experiments proved this possible. By rocking the statues back and forth with ropes, a small group could move them across the island. Beyond the statues, the Rapa Nui created a unique script called Rongorongo. Found on ancient carved wooden Rongorongo tablets, this writing system remains one of the world's great undeciphered mysteries. Their connection to the stars was just as profound. Polynesian sailors used the horizon, swells, and stars to navigate the vast Pacific Ocean, reaching the most remote island on Earth. Easter Island, Rapa Nui. A tiny speck in the vast Pacific Ocean, over 2,000 miles from the nearest continent. For decades, it's been the ultimate cautionary tale, a story of environmental suicide and societal collapse. But what if the story we've been told is wrong? New scientific discoveries are rewriting the history of this island, revealing a people not of self-destruction, but of incredible resilience and ingenuity. The old theory claimed the islanders cut down every tree to move the Moai, destroying their soil and descending into cannibalism and warfare. However, modern research suggests a different culprit for the deforestation: small invasive Polynesian rats. And the Moai themselves? They didn't need thousands of people and logs to move. They walked. Using thick, natural fiber ropes and clever engineering, the Rapa Nui could rock these massive statues forward, just 3 small teams working in unison. Perhaps the greatest mystery remains: Rongorongo, a unique script found on ancient carved wooden Rongorongo tablets that has never been deciphered. Was it an independent invention of writing, or a response to European contact? Rapa Nui is not a story of failure, but a testament to the human spirit. These people crossed thousands of miles of open ocean, built incredible monuments, and thrived in isolation for centuries. Their true history is just beginning to be told. For centuries, Easter Island remained one of humanity's greatest mysteries. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean, thousands of kilometers from major civilizations, nearly 1,000 giant stone statues stand silently watching the horizon. Who built them? How were they moved? And why were they created? For decades, the accepted explanation was simple. The island's inhabitants supposedly destroyed their own environment by cutting down all the trees, triggering famine, warfare, and societal collapse. The famous Moai statues became a symbol of human self-destruction. But recent scientific discoveries have turned that story upside down. Archaeologists now believe that much of the traditional collapse narrative is wrong. Evidence shows that the people of Rapa Nui were not reckless destroyers, but highly skilled engineers, farmers, and navigators who successfully adapted to one of the most isolated environments on Earth. Studies of obsidian tools reveal no evidence of a dramatic population collapse before European contact. Soil analysis shows that the islanders improved their farmland using sophisticated rock gardens that conserved moisture and enriched the soil. Surprisingly, researchers now believe that invasive Polynesian rats played a major role in the disappearance of the island's forests by consuming palm seeds and seedlings. Even population estimates have changed. Rather than supporting 15,000 to 20,000 people before collapsing, newer research suggests the island may have sustained a stable population of only 3,000 to 4,000 inhabitants. The true catastrophe came later. European diseases, slave raids, and colonial exploitation devastated the island. By 1877, only 111 Rapa Nui people remained. Yet the greatest mystery remains the Moai themselves. Carved from volcanic rock, some statues weigh over 80 tons. For years, researchers debated how they were transported across the island. A fascinating modern theory suggests that the statues actually walked. Using ropes and careful coordination, workers could rock the statues side to side, moving them upright across the landscape. Remarkably, local legends had claimed exactly this for centuries. Recent discoveries have also revealed that many Moai are not just giant heads. Beneath the soil lie full bodies covered with carvings and symbols hidden for centuries by erosion. Even more surprising, researchers discovered that many statue platforms were built near freshwater sources. The Moai may have served as sacred markers identifying vital water supplies while reinforcing clan authority over those resources. Then there is the mystery of Rongorongo, Easter Island's undeciphered writing system. Found on wooden tablets covered with strange symbols, it remains one of the world's few potentially independent writing systems. Despite decades of study, no one has successfully translated it. And perhaps the most astonishing question of all, how did Polynesian sailors find Easter Island in the first place? Without compasses, maps, or modern navigation, they crossed thousands of kilometers of open ocean, using only stars, waves, clouds, and bird behavior. Modern researchers consider them among the greatest navigators in human history. When all the evidence is combined, a very different picture emerges. The people of Rapa Nui were not victims of their own foolishness. They were innovators who developed advanced farming techniques, engineered monumental statues, possibly created their own writing system, and survived on one of the most remote islands on Earth for centuries. The stone giants still stand today, guarding secrets that science has only begun to uncover. And perhaps the real lesson of Easter Island is not one of collapse, but of human ingenuity, resilience, and determination in the face of impossible odds. What fascinates you most about Easter Island? The walking statues, the lost writing, or the incredible ocean voyages? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to Mysterious Subjects for more mysteries waiting to be uncovered.